guys, welcome back to my channel. As always, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so you too can be part of the squad. Hi, hello, how is it going? I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. If my hands look dry, I tried my best. I put a lot of lotion, but I did go to the pool and I basically fried. I applied a ton of sunscreen and I tried my best, but this AZ heat just does not play, so don't mind that. But today we are going to be stuffing $730 into our savings challenge. And if you're new here, I am doing the 100 envelope challenge. And if the math is right, I should be done with the challenge, so we are going to find out. I did, if you haven't seen in my previous video, I believe is where I mentioned it, but if you haven't seen it, I did move my money from the box savings challenge that I was doing to the 100 envelope challenge because I was determined to be done with it. I'm tired of it. How long has it been? It has been, I think, 6 months. Yeah, it took me 6 months to finish, which is a lot. But I'm ready to move on and do something different. Well, I'm ready to actually move on to my box challenge. I should say that because that's what I'm focusing on after this. And my box challenge is for $2,000. So I'm just ready for that. It was a challenge. You definitely have to throw every single dollar at it. You have to have a super tight budget, at least for me personally. What else? It was fun, you know. It's a good challenge to do if you can, but I will say, like, it is a challenge. So that's all I got to say about that. So hopefully the math is right. And actually, before we open this, let's double check. This should be $730. And if you've never been here before, I do use all prop money unless it is in my wallet. And that's just because I feel safer with my money in a bank account. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 30. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. We will come back to that. We're gonna put 730 on our calculator. But yeah, how was your guys' weekend? I need to go back and answer comments from Friday's video. I still haven't gotten a chance to do that. I actually decided that I'm going to be doing something new, and I'm just going to completely disconnect on the weekends. I spend a lot of time commenting on everyone's videos, liking posts, reposting, all of that, and I don't mind it. I love it. I love supporting others, and I love seeing everyone's growth, you know, in their finances and just with how everything is going. Like, I love watching these videos. I feel like it's all I watch, but trying to be plugged in 7 days a week, it is a lot. So I am just going to Monday through Friday. This is, you know, I'll be super active. Now, I can't say I won't be on the weekends, you know, like, obviously if I'm not doing anything and I have like some time, like, I'll still be watching videos and stuff like that, and seeing, like, liking posts, but it won't be as active as I typically am, just because I try to answer comments every single day. That just makes it easier for me on top of, you know, other things that I have to do. But I think just for me personally, just being plugged in 7 days a week, I think is a lot. So yeah, that's what I'm doing moving forward. So if you see me get to your comments a couple of days after, it's not because, you know, your girl doesn't care. It's just because your girl needs her me time. So let's do this. I'm excited. Let's hope the math is correct. So we have minus 42 We have minus 41. We have minus 40. Minus 39. Minus 38. Minus 37. Minus 36. Minus 35. And then those of you, I don't know if I've said this before, but this challenge is actually going to my 3-month emergency fund. So I wanted to save 3 months worth of expenses, or that's what I should say. This is for my 3 months of expenses. It doesn't make up all that I need, but it does make up a good chunk. So that's why I'm putting everything in there. I also have a separate cash emergency fund, and that's just where I keep $1,000 at hand. Well, not at hand, in my savings account, just in case there's ever an emergency, stuff like that. I know that typically people will combine it where they'll do like their emergency kind of just becomes their 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. I didn't want to, just because the 3 months is really just if like I can't pay bills, you know, like something just happens and it shouldn't be touched, if at all, you know, is the dream. But yeah, so that's what that's for. And then, like I said, the $1,000 that I also have saved is, you know, if an expense comes up, like a car expense, stuff like that, that I don't have saved for, that's what the $1,000 is for. So I keep them separate, and those will be fully funded. So you won't see an envelope in my binders. Those are going to be in a separate account, and that'll be that. I won't, you know, bring it up or anything. And once I do fully fund it, just because, like I said, this covers the bulk of it, but it doesn't cover all of it, I won't also include it in my closing for the month. And that's just because moving forward, I will count savings, like my sinking fund, stuff like that, that I'm building month after month, not so much something that's already fully funded. Hope that makes sense. But I was right. Every single number is colored. Can you see that? You guys, we are done. And like, I'm so happy. Like, I really am. At the same time, I think like more than happy, it's just like relief. Like I said, this took a couple months, and what this has taught me is that I like instant gratification, or at least, you know, a reasonable amount of time. I am a smaller savings challenge kind of gal, and that's just because I like to color them. I like to see that I'm knocking out, you know, like whether it be one a month or whatever the case may be, depending on the amount. Like, I need that to stay motivated. This challenge, I felt like, you know, month after month, like, yeah, I was adding up, but when I looked at the bigger picture of like how much it was supposed to be in total, I was like, I'm not really getting anywhere. So I guess I'm happy. If I don't sound happy, I assure you I'm really happy, but I'm also just relieved to be done with this. Will I do it again? I don't know, you know, time will tell. I definitely commend anyone that does this challenge in 100 days. Don't know how you do that. I personally obviously couldn't, but yeah, like, it was a challenge. It was good, you know. I obviously was able to save a good chunk of what I wanted to save, which is really nice. But if you are doing this, or if you're thinking of doing this and you don't know, just keep in mind, like, it is a commitment. Like, you have to realize, like, these are, especially because I started with the larger numbers, like, I wasn't putting in small amounts into this. And you can look at, you know, my previous videos, like, it felt like I was having to put a ton, which, you know, like I said, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm glad I was able to, but at the same time, as things were coming up and stuff like that, like, it was really hard to wiggle my budget when I needed to be really strict about this. So just keep that in mind. But anywho, we have 1, 2, 3, 3,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4,000. That is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5,000, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? After counting it, like, I'm so proud of myself. This has been, I just can't believe it. Like, if you haven't seen my debt confession, like, please go watch it. But you know, your girl has been definitely broke, you know, red in the account, missing payments, stuff like that. And that feels like it wasn't that long ago. It feels like it was yesterday. And to go from that to being able to save this, even if it was 6 months, however long it would have taken me, it doesn't matter. Like, the fact that I have been able to save this much money, like, it is incredible. And, you know, if you doubt the system, if you don't like the system, give it a try, because it is definitely life-changing, and I definitely recommend. So now we get to erase this, and yeah, like, that's it, guys. That is it. So we are done. Like I said, this is going to go into my savings for 3 months of expenses. It doesn't fully fund everything, but it gets me pretty darn close, which is pretty awesome. If you're interested in anything that you see, it will be linked down below. If you are doing this challenge, I am cheering you on. You are almost there. I fully believe in you, but I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And I threw every single penny at this challenge this month. I didn't spend money on anything, and look at that. We were able to finish. That is insane. Okay, it is really late, and I am super tired, and I gotta work tomorrow, and here I am filming a video because I needed to let you guys know that A, your girl did it, but B, I have been really consistent with my videos. I've been on a roll, and I want to keep it that way. If you haven't already, please play my watch hours playlist. I am trying to get monetized, and yeah, so that will be down below. So please, if you can, go watch it, play it on the loop. I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, as always, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so you too can be part of the squad. And if you made it this far, please leave me a money bag emoji, because we did it. We finished this challenge. We are on to the next, and I'm ready to crush it. So with that, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and a beautiful week. Bye, guys.